like always, there's always some kind of caveat or some kind of shit going on, and I can't find something. Hello again, and welcome to your treatment. Welcome to your psycho evaluation, and also psycho diving into your mind. I am the madman. I am Mad Mel. You have come to the asylum of the artistically insane, and I am glad that you made it here. For some reason, your mind has led you here for enlightenment through forms of visual torture for a better you, right? What better way than to lean into it, give yourself into it? And today, I know I've been rumbling around, having a whole lot of stuff going on personally and battling with a lot of stuff, but today is not that day that I'm going to be talking about that. It may pop up, it may not, I don't know. But the important thing is I got some cover art that I need to do. And there's two pieces. Number one, I wanted to do the one for Madhouse. That one needs to be done because I have to have a cover for that or some type of concept of it. So that's the idea, for the first part of the story, And then I haven't done a proper cover for DB Man and Mister because both of those I'm going to be working on. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I plan on doing that. I plan on working on it. The Mister's is already drawn. I just have to do some extra work to it, right? Got that right here. Technically, I almost got something for a cover that I wanted to use, but I'll show you guys. We're going to go to the table, so prepare yourself, right? Let's get over here. Not waste any more time. Going ahead and flashbang ourselves right on in here. Oh boy, the color of this light is so bad. There. All right, brighten it up a little bit. A better me, indeed. Must have a better you. Always going for the better. Right? So, here's the paper here. We got that set. Some of you might be like, oh my God, I don't want to see this. I want to see digital work. Well, you will soon. But, first off, we're going to start with a couple of pictures I already did. These are involving with the madhouse. These are 3 pictures that are involving with the story. That's involving with the beginning of the story. That's also something I want to show you guys so that way you can kind of see it. I was going to use this one, and I will turn some music on in a moment, but I was going to use was planning on using this for the cover, since this is the newest piece I did. Thinking about making that maybe a cover at some point, something in that order, but this might be one. This might be a scene. I just thought it was cool. I enjoyed it. As you can see here, still got some shading and some other things to do, but I have fun with that. And then, of course, you have to know what the madman looks like beforehand. And you guys probably have seen this in other things, but that is actually his true void form. That's what he looks like before he came to the actual physical realm. That's the realm that he's from. That's the reason why he's got the gaze. That's the reason why he's got all the powers. That's kind of some lore for that. And then also, I thought either this could be a cover or maybe this could be a cover, right? Because we got that here, and I thought maybe that could be one. But, I don't know, right? There isn't much to tell me yes or no. So I'm usually kind of left to my own devices with that. So with that being said, that's what we have so far for a story. So I have to do a proper cover. The one I started for Mr. is basically this scene here. That's something that's canon to the story. But we're going to start with the madhouse today. And glad you guys got a chance to see that. That's some of the stuff that's been in the works. So I figured we'd get to it. Chat's open if you guys want to talk, have any questions. Have any questions about the story? Have any questions about me? Or if you don't want to hear me say a single word and you just want to watch me draw, you can get that too. So you get everything you want and then some. We also got cookies and punch and all that fun stuff as well. Let's get some techno going. I cleaned up the wanted the sound, yeah, the EDM file. I cleaned that up. So should be rocking and rolling pretty nice today. Let's see how if it's going to get really loud. Hopefully not. Let's see here. Oh, don't want to ear blast. I think that'll be good. Right there seems pretty fair. Alright, so what am I going to do here? Pencil. I need a pencil, right? Always need a pencil. Always in need of a pencil. So let's get to it, shall we? We got 3 of them here. So I want to kind of get the emphasis of the house, but I don't want it to be just absurd about the house. There's other things there too, so I kind of want to just show like a little bit of both. So I think I might. There we go. There we are. There's that. There we go. And then we do need a ruler. Because I want this to look right, because I gotta scan it. I know it's a little weird, a little funky. Oh, hello, Hector. Good to see you. There's a lot of people. I didn't even, shit, I wasn't even paying attention. Linktree doesn't work. I'm not surprised. It's shit. I'm not surprised. Don't even worry about it. Hell, half that shit ain't even working, and I don't have the time to really spend to work on it. That's what tomorrow's for. So, you know, some of the shit works, some of it doesn't. That's what happens when you're trying to do too many damn things at once. I guess. I don't know. But Linktree's kind of weird anyways. It's supposed to help, but you know, it's like, I don't know. But I know what does work. I guess notifications whenever they want to. That still works somewhat, I guess. What's wrong? Never seen a person walk on the walls before? This place is insane. How's my day been? Not too bad. I can't say it's been too bad. You know, I tried to jump out of the asylum, and there was no fires in the building, and yeah, everything seemed to be okay, I guess, for the most part. You know, world's still mad, and that's, I guess, is a good bad thing. I mean, for me, insanity's profitable, but for the rest of the world, I wouldn't think so. You wanted to join the Discord? Ah, well, that's easy. Here, I just do this. Join the Discord is not hard. I can just make a link. I had a problem with some of the link shit earlier too. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, wait, hold on. Did I get the right damn thing? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Anyways, yeah, so try to put stuff in there. Oh, thank you. I have like 5 damn places I try to put content up, so sometimes it gets a little convoluted, so I forget to put it in here because I put it on Instagram and all that other shit. So let me just pin it. There you go. It's pinned. So I think it should be, yeah, at the top. Maybe. I don't know. Did it pin? What the hell did it do? Did it not do what I needed it to do? Probably not. Because, yeah, there you go. About to say it better have done something. Ah, you bastard. Well, maybe a double pin. The hell with it. It's up there twice. I don't care. It's up there 2 times. It works. That's the most important part. Is that. Did I? Oh, okay. I see. Got it. There. Okay. So now, since I got that figured out, let's go back and try to put some more of these doors on. I don't want to freehand the doors because I wanted to, I don't know. Sometimes I can get the freehand sketch a little bit easier than a ruler. Because for the longest time I did a lot of my hand drawing without a ruler. I just kind of trained myself. So rulers are nice. Sometimes they can be a pain in the ass. It just really depends. So this would be right after the intake room. This is usually where the holding cells would be. This is where they get ready to find your room and get you positioned in the facility. Sometimes it goes smoothly. Other times we have problems, but you know, we have the best orderlies money can buy. As you know, we get reformed patients to work here. And what better way to have someone who's already been part of the program working in the program, right? So and before the drop happens, what are we going to do? We're going to do something else. Oh, what? Oh, sorry. Whoops. Okay. And then we do that, a little bit of this. And then we hit it with some of this. Boom. Okay, there we go. Sexy door. But wait, there's only one door. That's not correct. Why don't you just give me a second? Who are you talking to, Mad Mel? I'm telling you who I'm talking to right now. I'm there. There's some individuals that watch and get a little antsy because they can't handle the madness and they start foaming at the mouth, chewing on themselves, You know, I need to know. They're the ones that need help with the treatment. They're on the accelerated program. That's what all of that's for. The accelerated program is for those individuals that just can't get right. You know, I don't know how I would feel if I saw myself walking across a wall, like everything's fine, and then I look into your room. Like imagine that you're just in your cell with your HUD coat on, and then you just see me just walking on the wall, and then I just look over and say, "Huh, you having a bad time?" And then just keep walking, and you just, you know, are they gonna believe you? Are they gonna spray you with the water and hit you with the rubber hose? No, I don't know. What's part of your treatment program? Oh, you're on protocol 7. That means you're gonna get electricity. Okay. They're going to give you the protocol, and then they're going to put you back to bed. That's what's going to happen, right? Listen, come to the madhouse if you want to have a great vacation. You know, it's like you can get the spa package, which is a light lobotomy, not a full-on lobotomy. Like, oh my goodness, I fried myself. Like, it's just real subtle, right? And you don't have to be like, oh man, that's crazy. And I promise you, you know, no animals were hurt in the process of making these machines. So they're all pet friendly. This whole facility is pet friendly. It's not human friendly, but it's pet friendly. What does that even mean? Oh, if you're a human being, you're gonna have a terrible time, right? We do experiments. You know, we try not to drill in your head too much because that gets a little crazy, right? And I'm not a big fan of like, oh no, please no, I don't want that, no, please, and then the squirming in the chair and all that shit. I hate that. And then nothing's worse than smelling stress sweat. That just doesn't get out of fabric. And then they're like, oh no, please don't. Miss me with all that. That's why I hired Dr. Smile, so he can handle that. Yeah, experimentation, you know. I mean, a little bit. You know, I take inspiration from reality and tweak it a little bit. You know, the asylum's filled with, you know, anxious people who allow anxiety to rule their minds. Not that anxiety isn't something that people deal with, but there's a certain type of self-inflicted anxiety, like, oh no, I want to be the best, or oh, I gotta keep up with this person, or oh, I'm gonna steal their art, or whatever. And that's the premise of most of these people. Most of the patients in the asylum have been some type of cretin in the past. It's kind of like all the heroes. Think of Mad Mel, not myself, but maybe myself, but think of him as being an anti-hero. Like, he's here to help, right? He's not here to hinder, but everybody wants him to be something else that he's not. You know, Dr. Mad's afraid of him. I mean, shit, like, what's really happening? Does he have any enemies? Of course he does. He's got all the shit that goes on underneath. At any moment, you know, who knows what might happen. Something from his dimension might come through, you know. Also, you got the characters that I created today that are called the family. You know, those are family, but they kind of do things a little bit different. I wanted to kind of emphasize, like, oh, well, he has a family. Well, yeah, kind of, like, you know, it wasn't just like born out of the ground. You know, he does have a family, the Madman does, but it's just a little bit different. You're like, what do you mean by different? Were they a bunch of damn robots or demons or something? No. But they may not all fully be from this plane, and some of them may be something different. Yes, anxiety does suck. Anxiety sucks. Depression is bad. Anything that deals with emotional or psychological issues are hard. And I kind of make light jokes about it because I suffer from some issues myself. You know, and I think if you're living in this day and age, you got something going on. And you can, some people can say, oh man, it may be this or it may be that or lack of something. Well, there's one consistent, you know, and that is that we live in a world that has a lot of psychological and mental warfare going on. But you know what more can I say about that, right? Because all that's just cartoon shit, right? Funny clowns with no penis humor, right? That's it. Hey Bean, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. And to any of the mad ones that are suffering from anxiety or depression, you know, I can give you the madman remedy of that, but you don't really want the madman remedy of that. That's usually just what I've been battling with, fighting against the sad to keep going. It sounds like you're full of shit. You're you know, you're weak. If anybody says that you're weak because you have depression or anxiety or anything like that, you know, you don't have to listen too much to them. Maybe they never dealt with it before, you know? And if they haven't, then tough shit. They will one day, and guess what's going to happen? Their shit's going to get blown smooth off, because usually people who have never dealt with anything, they don't do well, right? That's when you find them half butt naked in a Kroger with a damn duct tape shotgun under their chin, screaming and yelling, ah, 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 you know, sweaty, just wild in the face. Everybody's looking around, everybody's trying to figure out what's wrong with them. And then he says, this is it, I'm crashing out right here, right? All you wanted was milk, and then you gotta watch a naked man blow itself away in the fucking third aisle. Is that what you want to deal with? Because someone can't keep their shit together? Oh yeah, baby, here we are, we're here. Oh yeah, we're back. Depression makes me cynical and sad. And then I bring it to you in entertainment. I thought of a question. Does the sadness fuel the art? I don't think it fuels it. I think it's just kind of part of it, right? It's like, you know, you have a broken arm, so you got to deal with the pain. I get to have creativity through the insanity. And then we get to come here and have nice little conversations about real stuff, right? Yeah, more than likely. I think a lot of it comes from the fact that having something going on in your mind, you can't really see it, nor do you have real control over it. It puppeteers you. That's what makes man scared. They don't like things that have control or could have control over them. But the fact of it having or possibly having control over them shows that they don't have really any power. And it makes them realize that their illusion of power is nothing but finite. And at the end of the day, they have no control. And that's terrifying, especially the fact of, you know, you are feeding off of that. But what do I know, right? I just draw. I just do art. I don't know anything. I'm a meat popsicle from a different dimension. You know. I'm tall, and I got real heavy ball head energy, right? I run around with that like a damn Superman cape. It's like, man, you ain't bald head. I ain't gotta be bald head to have the energy. I told somebody earlier today, I'm at a point where I might become rabid. You know, I said, I'm tired of fucking around people. Maybe we need to go back to the old biting method. What do you mean by that? I'll tell you. They talk shit, you headbutt them, and then you bite their ass. Yeah, someone just heard that in their mind. Headbutt, yeah, grab them, and then what happens after that, Mel? I don't know. I never think any way past after that. What if they have a gun? I guess we're gonna play a different game then. We're gonna play paper, rock, scissors and see what happens. Man, you're crazy. I told you I'm mad. That's your fault that you don't pay attention. Give me that blowtorch. You will never have a dull moment at the party. I'll make sure that thing will keep going all night because I'm probably going to burn the place down. That's how you get down. That's how you party. The Madman 2026. I'm not having a good time till the place is on fire. You know, don't do what I do. Just laugh at the things I say. Nobody wants that kind of stuff. Snatch and grab. Yep. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. See, if you never tell anybody or show anybody what you're really about, sometimes they just might try to act like brand new with you, and you know. But Mel, you're always talking about things like in a violent word, like there isn't any peaceful solutions or anything that you can do to try to change it. You know, there's many solutions, but let's just be honest. How many people can we say are just dumb and hard-headed these days? Like their head is made out of cinder blocks. Can we agree? Throw a yes in the chat if you agree with me. Come on, let's get this chat on fire. Let's burn it. I want this chat hotter than David Koresh. That's what I said. I said it. If you don't know who he is, figure it out. We're burning up like Waco, Texas in here. And not just because it's hot. Where else in this world would you want to be? Right? Yes, exactly. I go to the madhouse to spend my summers. That's where I go. You want to catch me nowhere else. I don't want to go nowhere else. Nowhere else. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. You know, we have the straight jacket bikini contest. That's always great during the summer. 2-for-1 sedatives. You know, make sure to tip your nurse. We got DJ Vostel on the 1s and 2 to give everybody their post-apocalyptic dance-a-thon. Followed by the greatest drum and bass set ever. Because all I'm doing is dropping a bunch of drums out of a 747. And I'm going to hit them with a bass cannon so loud it's probably going to tear a fabric in time and space. So all mankind's going to feel that at the same time. And the only thing I can say about that is I'm sorry ahead of time because I don't really know what I'm doing, right? Like, the fact that you believe that I'm a trained professional is insane. It's madness, right? I love it. Thank you. Thank you for your support. We want to make sure that all the penguins that were on the show today are native to the state of Missouri. That's where we got all of our Antarctic equipment from. None of that is true. I'm glad that we had that conversation, but I will tell you this, I am happy that you guys are here, and I'm glad that I started streaming tonight, because yet again, I had a moment where I was just like, I just don't want to do it, but I'm glad I fought through it, and I'm here, and I can tell you guys that some days you will feel the same way I do. What's the point? Why? Is it worth it? And I will always say, yes, it is. It's worth it. If you get out of bed and you're breathing, it's worth it. If you still have a little bit of fight in you, it's worth it. I started realizing that a lot of times what I'm doing ain't meant for me, You never know who might be attached to what you're doing. Oh man, that sounds like some silly shit. I mean, it might be, you know, but you never know who might be attached to something that might be a breakthrough, a lesson, something that you have to learn. And, you know, kind of trying to look at life a little bit different. Oh, you're a bunch of bullshit. And you know, if someone says that, oh man, you're trying to change your life up and trying to live a little bit better, not trying to be the same old cretin that you may have been in the past, not saying that everybody's a cretin, but you know, we all have areas that we can improve. But if you're trying to make some improvement and you've got people who don't want to support your improvement, you need to cut those people out because they're stifling your growth. And you don't want to be mad and just be like, man, why? You gotta know your people. You gotta know who you rocking with, and you know. How long have I been going? I've been going 45 minutes. I can say it's fucking dumb shit, right? That's probably the best advice I can give you guys. You know. What was another thing? Oh yeah, you gotta find what makes you enjoy what you enjoy. Find your thing. Find what makes you happy. I'm always promoting that, man. You gotta find it. I don't know what makes me happy. I like playing video games that make me want to have a stroke. That's not happy. Unless if you like pain, then who am I to tell you that, you know, beating yourself with a wrought iron pipe ain't a fun time? But that's, hey man, you pay full price for that shit. Who am I to tell you cut that out? Right? If you want to go on and beat your brains out of your skull, hey, swing away, baby. Have a good time. All right? Wear a helmet and a mouth guard. I don't want no weird shit going on. And make sure you got some damn good insurance. Something that can cover you, like head trauma or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to think logically, right? That's not a good way to be. Letting people fall into their own corruption. I mean, maybe. You got a lot of people that need to sit on their own damn tub bottom, man. Like, there's some things, dude. I don't know. There I go rambling again. Whoops. I really think I think I'm on my like 5th or 6th NSA agent by now. I'm sure I've wore my agent completely to death. Got to build survival crafters, got to build and farm. I have. And you know, if that's your thing, enjoy it. I tell you what's going on with me. I'm at a point now that I'm trying to find something that makes me happy. I've been so automatic for so long. I've been automated, just doing automated stuff for so long that I just kind of got lost in the weeds a little bit. So now I'm just trying to find new stuff, and not the same old shit that I tried to use to just kill time or try to do something different. You know, like really be attentive. Try to really be a part of what's going on, or try to actually be there. You'd be surprised how easy it is to just not be attentive. Like, you can be somewhere and be involved and be sitting right there, but just not be, you know, involved and be present, you know. Trying to be present in the moment is hard, especially with these dumbass phones, boy. But you want to know something that's really funny? I leave my phone at home a lot. I'm guilty of forgetting my phone at home because I just don't want to carry it. I get tired of it some days. I'm not even going to lie. Some days I get on, I have the phone. And what really makes me fucking lose my mind more than anything in the world, I post a video or some kind of shit. And like anybody, you want to look at your stuff to see, oh man, did I do anything good? And then you get this whole like, I gotta see, I gotta check, I must know, I gotta see, I gotta know, because I gotta know if I'm doing good. Why the fuck does it matter if I'm doing good? It should just matter that I'm actually having a good time doing it. I know I say this all the time because I'm on this platform, and it's like, why are you talking shit about the platform? I think that whole YouTube famous shit is kind of like a brain tumor, man. It's a goal, it's achievable. It just depends on how you're trying to get it. Just like any goal in life, you know, find a realistic, shoot for the stars, and go for anything that's possible. Sometimes you have to find realistic goals as a stepping stool. I never look at a realistic goal as something long term. You know, like, for example, oh man, I gotta get a different job. I don't know, I'll start working at like the Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. I don't want to work there. All right, well, here's the thing. That's just a stepping stone. You're just there for a minute. You know, life is full of stepping stones. I think sometimes we forget that the stepping stone is just there temporarily, but we try to anchor on to it for identity, and then we get lost. And that's what I did. I try to anchor on for like, oh man, but you know, oh, was it fame? No, I didn't want no damn fame. I just wanted recognition. I wanted some other shit, you know, stuff I see other damn artists that are doing, and I have to realize my lane is different than theirs. They can't draw the shit I draw. They can't entertain you the way I entertain you. I hope I'm entertaining you. You could just be like, this motherfucker's sad. I like watching him because he makes my damn day feel better, because at least I ain't insane like he is. I mean, he could be. Shit, how do I know? I'm over here with the impression of like, please like me. And then you could be like, man, this motherfucker's insane. It's crazy, and I don't know what he might say. And you know what? If that is the case, I'm glad. I hope I am that man. I sure do feel like I am him. There we are. All right, there we go. And you're just sticking up these lines on the baseboards. in. There we go. Ah, yes. It's Moya Swordboy. Good to see you. There we are. You know, it needs a vent, right? Oh, thank you. All right. Well, we're at that point where we need to go on ahead and speed this along, shall we? All right. Let's get some detail work in here. Where's that number 3? Oh, no. All right, number 3. All right, here we go. So I'm going to turn the page for myself. Now, you might be like, oh my goodness, why did you turn it? Well, I need it so I can do what I'm going to do, right? There. That works. Yeah. I like that. Okay, we're almost done here. Last little piece. Okay, let's see, I think I got most of that done. Alright. Let's see what we can get done here with this. Oh yeah, this is a graphite pencil. All it is just a graphite lead. I like to use this for my shading. Right. Oh, that's right. Where's my glove? Uh-oh. Ah, there we are. Ah, one of the tricks I like with this. I'll show you here in a second. Yeah. You may not be able to see it all that well. Am I going to color it? Well, oh boy. That's a hard one. I don't want to because I want to scan it and digitally do it for a cover. That's like the only reason why I don't. But I don't know. What do you guys think? One or two? Color it or not? Because I can always scan it and turn the contrast down and touch it up. I mean, I don't know. Let's see if the chat has anything to say. Alright, let's see here. I guess I need some more sharper lines where, oh, right here. What we got here? Let me look at the Discord. I ain't even look at the Discord. My phone's trying. Ah. All right. There we go. Walking on the wall, yeah. Yeah, I walk on the wall, walk on the ceiling. Just depends what's going on. You know, he's not, you know, like I said, he's from a different dimension. He had, this is his physical body, but you know, also remember, like I said, you know, here's the caveat. So you got him there, you know, and then you also got, and I love the fact I got all this shit here so I can do the side by side, right? Same person, right? Same person, same individual, same person, right? Here, look at it from here. Same person, right? Same individual. So that's where he's able to do that. He's not even from there. Like, he's masquerading. Basically, he's got that's his skin suit, which is his actual body, but he's also something different. Oh boy. And yeah, we're gonna put the man here too. So he's got the man dangling on him. You all know what he looks like, right? Do you guys need a refresher of what the man looks like? His actual form. He's not this dummy, right? That this cute little dummy doll that you see of him. Oh no. He's far worse than that. This is what the madman sees, right? Like, that's what he sees, but everybody else sees something far worse. But nevertheless, you know, this is what happens as people walk around in the asylum, and as you move through and as you survive in here, you get to see all kinds of horrors from deep underground. These are all my OCs, original characters, original story. All of this is off the cuff, something I've been working on for a while. Not as long as some of the other pieces that I've been working on, but I think it's kind of easy to just use this as the starting point. There we go. You see? There. I think that's good. Oh, that's a light. That's a light. This over here is a different type of component. That's a power source. So that's what all of that is. But the rest of this, yeah, yep. That's a light up here. There. Alright. This one's done. That one's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So I'll use this as a cover and I'll do some funky lettering over here. Be kind of the idea with that. So I'll go with the rest of the aesthetic. Alright. Let's go on ahead and finish Mr. and just put the ink to him, and then I'm going to be done for tonight because I don't know, why not? Yeah, we're going to start off with a 3 and just get the heavier lines. feeling that anymore. There we are. All right, I'm gonna put my pen down for a second. Oh, yeah. Oh man, good stretch. Mister's not looking too bad today. I have to say, I actually like the way this is coming out. It's starting to look quite nice, I would say. There. Alright, so we're gonna fix this down to about there, and then do some of that funky stuff, and then do a little bit of that, so there's still some kind of rot. Right. Cool. Now I can come back through here with the larger pen. I'm probably gonna get about that much done. Yeah, go ahead and get that much done. So I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna darken it up. Okay. Let's see. Need a larger brush. What's the largest one I got? What's the largest one I got on deck? Well, let's see. We're gonna do this 8. Ah, indeed. Yes, he is. He is here. Him and the machine, the gate, and the husk that powers it. This entity here gets larger as the story goes along. Oh boy. Stretch. Okay. Let's see. One more song change and let's see what we get this time. Alright. You know what? Let's do him some justice. I want to use the dip pen for the definition for his jacket. Right. Why would I not? That's absurd. If anybody deserves it, it's the man. Yeah, man. I had to hold that sneeze. I lost that fight. Well, I thought I could win that. There we are. Well, it's almost that time for us to go. Oh no, it looks like therapy's over. Oh boy. What are you going to do? Will you come back? I'll come back. Yeah, I'll come back. Well, I think that's gonna be it. There we go. Done. Mister is a gentleman. Yeah, I mean, he's not no slout, right? Boom. So we got that done. Beautiful. Oh, but you didn't do any of that shading or any of that. Okay, shit. Yeah. Alright. There he is. And we're done. Boom. There. Now I got Mister. Hope you guys like it. I haven't done a cover shot of him in a while. You know, actually ever really, but that's full shot of him. So let's recap, shall we? What did we do tonight? Well, that's where we're going next. Oh boy, what happened to the music? Oh, you know what? Tough. So sad. Let's go back here. Yes, indeed. Oh boy, I knocked all my stuff around. Hello. Yes. So, glad that you guys were able to be here. We got so many things done. I'll go back through it one more time. Got 2 covers done. Yeah, I like that. Beautiful. And of course, the man himself. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Because I did. The only thing I can say tonight out of all of this is that I enjoyed it. I had a fun time. I hope you guys had a fun time. I hope that it was mad enough for you that you almost bit your tongue off in your mouth. Now, I hope you didn't do that. But if you did, we'll just put a jaw guard on you because, you know, sometimes people get a little excited. Sometimes you can't help but get a little crazy. If you like the content I create, or if you can't stand my ass and you want to be the ultimate type of hater, go on ahead and subscribe. You know, the best way to show hatred towards someone is complete and utter obsession with them. I need you to despise me to a level that you're consumed. Or if you enjoy my stuff, then come on and hang out with me. That's great too, you know. Because we like to have fun here. I like to have fun. I don't know. Some of the patients in the asylum, they seem to act like they don't have a good time, but I know they do. I'm quite sure they do. So before we go, anybody have anything in the chat that they want to say before last little thoughts? Any madness? Anything anybody wants to say before I go? Oh, you're wearing a robe. Yes, I'm wearing a robe. So what? I decided I wanted to wear my robe today. Hate to bust the bubble. Great show. Thank you. Thank you, Demetra. Thank you all for showing up. Let's see. Let's do a rundown. Demetra in the chat. Thank you. Asmodeus, thank you for being here. Mr. Zatarius, the Bean Boozler, Hecka. Who else did we have? Oh man, yeah, had a nice run of people come through. So thank you all for being here, and people who were viewing that didn't fully pay with their insurance for treatment. Thank you for stopping by as well. And I'm glad Bean Boozler, you got your treatment. I'm glad you all got your therapy tonight, right? Yes. See, we all were taken care of today. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, positive word, right? I haven't been doing that. Haven't been doing that at all. I think the only thing positive I can say is endurance. Endurance is needed. Let me sit up so you can see me. Endurance is needed. So the things that you're dealing with, damn, I made it right at the end. Oh man, good to see you, Sloth. I'm sorry. Man. Well, I'm glad that you're here and you made it. At least you made it to this part. You know. So, you know, endurance is key. You got to keep pushing through, pushing as hard as you can, and Yeah, I don't know, man. I have something I want to throw. I'm just going to say this before I go because I don't care and I'll probably lose all the people. Does today feel longer? Do the days feel longer? Exactly, better late than never. I know I brought this up yesterday. I just curious. Do you guys feel like the days are longer? Last couple of days? Why do you say that, Mel? I don't know, man. I don't know, ma'am. I don't know, meat popsicle, crowbar, or saucepan, but I have a thought and an idea. But I'm just curious. I've asked this before, and it was like, oh man, yeah, summertime, summer, you know, summer, it's summer. Did you burn your hand? No, this is where I've been karate chopping demons. Sometimes I like to choke demons out. That's what I do on my pastime when I'm not here. I put them in chokeholds and strangle them until they give out. It's not for everyone, right? That's not a pastime for the weak. Got to endure. Yep, I know I mentioned that before, but yeah, no, that I think they turned it off. That's all I'm saying. We have probably shifted reality several times. We have, and that's the thing. I think so too. But they turned the machine off, and that's the reason why I say this. I'm not crazy. Well, I'm mad. There's a difference between being mad and crazy. There's a difference, right? There's no difference. Yeah, there's a difference between I stepped on a landmine and I didn't, right? One leaves you with Lieutenant Dan legs and one doesn't. The same thing with being mad and being insane. One's just, oh man, I've been fractured by society and the things I've seen. The other ones, I'm over here chewing on I don't know what. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, back in there. Yeah, I mean, I like, yeah, it's the things. The doctor talked about doing this before. He talked about this before in a board meeting that he asked me to come to, and I just sat there and just listened, right? And I just listened. That's all. My goggles are messed up. What the hell happened here? Oh no, there's the strap. The strap is gone. Oh, wow. Oh, well, today is kind of sad. The strap to the goggles have given out. I have to get a new one. Oh, boy. I was like, why is this thing dangling off my head? And that's because there's literally no more elastic. It's gone. It's gone. There's nothing there. And it's barely holding together. I have wore these out. But you know what? This is not bad. I mean, I got to find another whole situation for this and the gas mask. So I won't be wearing that for a while. And the hair is wild. It's wild. Again, getting downloads, all the static electricity. I look like Dex mixed with Static Shock. I'm all over the place. But yeah, no, it's a thing, and I just wanted to know, and it's something just to keep a mind out and eyeball out, just to keep a watch, and yeah, I don't know, just keep doing something new, draw something new every day. That's the only thing I can tell you guys before I get out of here is keep watching the skies. Keep your eyes off the news all the time, and embrace art. Do something different. Sketch something. I can't draw. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Yes, you can. Just do it. Just draw it. Draw a stick figure a day doing something. I don't care. Draw 3 simple things of it standing, taking a step, and sitting down. Something. Doodle. Doodle. That's the only thing. That's what I want to say. Doodle. Sketch, draw, whatever the hell you. I don't know. I'm tired of that shit. Shut that off. I can't. I don't. I won't. No, you just don't want to. You can. You can. You saw everything I've done. I taught myself, and you can do it too. Say this all the time. But it's a thing. It's you can doodle, you can sketch, you can learn more. And it's something also different. You're not stuck on your phone. You're not being a machine. You're doing something that's human done. I don't know. Don't lose your humanity. Keep active, keep smart, be aware. Keep watching too. Most of the stuff, like a lot of the stuff I've been drawing, is kind of representation of the world that we live in too. We have a lot of stupidity. I don't do any political artwork. I never will do political artwork because I think that's kind of not my thing. If you do it, that's cool. But you know, if you ever see me draw something with like a clown with no penis, then you know what I am talking about, and it's some kind of funny shit in that way. But yeah, it's we need to reclaim our mind. World War III is not of nuclear bombs and EMPs, is of deception of the mind. And the more of your mind that you keep losing to stupid shit, the more you start to get stuck in that hole. So that's why I say embrace the madness, because we live in a mad world, and just embrace it. Don't try to hide from it, and realize it's just silly. It's dumb. But right now is the best time in the world because, we can do something new. People are tired of the electronic. They're tired of the AI. They're tired of the dumb. They want something real. We all want real. Yeah, it's nice to have it fast, but damn it, it's like, you know, there's no soul to it. Everybody's missing the heartbeat. It's a weird thing when the art doesn't have a heart to it. Oh well, what the hell do I know? Anyways, I will see you guys. I don't know, whenever I come back. I guess Thursday. Yeah, Thursday probably. I might do something. I might make a time lapse or something like that. So just keep an eye out. I got a piece I'm working on. I put a lot of work into it. I haven't. I don't know. Trying something different, trying different layers is a digital piece, and a lot of times with digital work, it's always subjective, like how you want to do the layers and shit. I'm trying to do something different, make it easier for me to do color for the comic, but not to a degree that's going to make it very difficult to do it because I've done majority of it in color. But that's a different thing. That's a different story that I'm working on. Oh man, you're working on all these things. Yes, I got 3. So whatever. It is what it is. And they're all tied together. So, whatever. Told you guys that before. I'm rambling now. I'm out of here. Embrace the madness. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Uh oh. What's that? Well, I guess I'm going to stare at you. Bye.